Hey everybody, welcome to the YMCA's virtual classes. This is Jody and I am excited to be with you guys today. As you know, the Y has been bringing some live and some taped pre-recorded classes with some of your instructors here to help keep us as connected as possible and as feeling as healthy and able to move your body with as much normalcy that we can during this time of isolation and social distancing. So please bear with us while we continue to try and work as hard as we can to keep that going for you guys. Due to copyright issues, we cannot play music in these videos. So you see I've got my headset in so that I can hear the beat of the music. We will move song for song today in this class. I have linked the Spotify playlist that we will be using, but feel free to listen to whatever music you want in the background and just listen to me and follow along with the workout, and that's fine. This is a barre class. Today we will have a 30-minute workout with a little stretch at the end. So it's going to be short and sweet, nice and easy. You don't need anything but a mat or a towel or carpet, something to be on the floor. I do have a chair over here, and I will show you modifications. There is one, possibly two things that we will do that if you want to just have something to hold on to for stability, you would just need it there. But otherwise, you will just need yourself today. So without further ado, we are going to start standing, and we will be in the middle front of your mat. So I'm going to face you guys to start. I may go sideways, but about right, not all the way the middle, but towards the front of the mat. We will start with a slow flow here. If it starts going too fast for you, feel free to just take it to your pace. The warm-up is really just to get the blood pumping and get our bodies moving so we're ready for the rest of class. So I will count us down to hit play if you're following along with the playlist. The first song is Wildest Dreams. And we will hit play in 3, 2, 1. All right. I want you to stand with those feet parallel. Pull that belly in nice and tight. Take a nice deep breath all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale. One more time. Nice deep breath. Bending the knees. Filling the lungs, exhaling all the way down. This time, nice deep breath all the way up. And I want you to fall forward as you exhale. Your hands will come halfway up your shins and down to your mat. Step yourself back into high plank. Drop those knees. Slow 2-count push-ups. Down and up. Down, 2, up, 2. One more time. Hold it at the top. Curl those toes. Push back into down dog. Step in right foot, step in left foot. Roll all the way up. Take a nice deep breath. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Hands halfway up your shins. Back down to the mat. Hop back into plank. Stay on your toes if you can. Single push-ups. Down and up. 4 more times. Hold it at the top. Push it back into down dog. Step in right, step in left. Roll all the way up. Take a nice deep breath at the top. Exhale all the way down. Hands halfway up the shins. Down to the mat. Hop back into plank. Drop that chest to the mat. Lift that chin. Push back into down dog. Stand in right and left. Roll all the way up. Nice deep breath at the top. Exhale. Hands halfway up those shins, down to that mat. Hop back into high plank. Right foot comes to right hand and press that left hip flexor down towards that mat. 4 more times. You're going to switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Switch to the left. 4, 3, 2, back to the right for 4, 3, 2, switch to the left, 4, 3, 2, You're going to alternate your feet, right and left. Right, you're going to always drop one knee down and then drive that other knee up towards the opposite elbow. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it back. Push it back in a down dog. Step in right, step in left, roll all the way up. Nice deep breath at the top. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Hands halfway up the shins, down to that mat. Hop back into plank, bend those elbows, drop that chest, lift that chin. Nice deep breath, push back into down dog. Step in right, step in left, roll all the way up. Deep breath at the top. Exhale. Blow all that air out. Bend those knees one more time. Nice deep breath all the way up. And exhale. Okay, let's get ready to go. I just like to make sure that I can see so you guys are seeing me correctly. All right. Feet are just outside those hips. Slightly turned out with your toes. Arms come up. You're going to sit down into that squat and lift. Pressing into those heels. Down and up. Down and up. Tummy stays in. So I want you to keep that chest lifted. Don't drop that chest. Bottom's going back towards your seat. Down and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it down and pulse. Tiny pulses right here. Imagine you've got that stability ball between those thighs. You're squeezing in on it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Walk those feet out. Drop it down. Drop those hands right between those feet. Your hamstrings are parallel to that floor. Shoot those hips up. Look between those legs. Drop that bottom. Look forward. Now lift and lower. And lift and lower. 4, 3. Your tummy's still in nice and tight. Hold it low and pulse, 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 pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5. You're pressing into those hands. 3, 2, 1. Lift those hips up. Pull that belly in. Roll all the way up to standing. Roll those shoulders back. All right, you're going to move into curtsy. Right leg's going to stay nice and still. Stepping with that left foot. Drop back and up. Lunge. So that leg's going behind that right hip. Tummy stays in nice and tight. Keeping that chest lifted. Lunge it back. Curtsy, pushing into that front heel. 4, 3. Good job. 2, 1. Now hold it down and pulse. Down. Woo. This should get your heart pumping. Moving into those legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Singles. Up and down. 3, 2, 1. Now all the way up. Shake that out real quick. Right foot steps it. Curtsy and lift. Curtsy and lift. Good job. If moving that leg's too much, just stay in that stationary curtsy. Down and up. 4, 3, 2, hold it down, pulse it. Push into that front heel. Remember, you're moving that 1 inch, tip of your thumb. 8. Tummy's in nice and tight. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 singles. Lift and drop. Both knees bend. 2, 1. Come all the way up. Shake that out. Whew! Those legs should be warm. That really gets the front of those legs. All right, let's work those calves. If you need support, this is where you're just going to put one hand to rest. I want you to start with those feet, toes and heels together, zipping up through the inner thigh, pushing those hips forward, lift those heels up and down. 4, 3. So from the side, hold it up. It's pulse. Up. Tiny little pulse is just pushing up, up. Squeeze through those calves. 8 more. 7, 6, 5. You guys need to create the resistance here. You're squeezing those cheeks, pushing those hips forward. Singles up and down. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Lift, 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 lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. Heels come together. Toes out in that narrow V. Again, heels zipped all the way through those inner thighs. Keep those heels together. Up, up. So I don't want you guys to separate right now. I want you squeezing those heels together. Everything's engaged. Lift, lift. Hold it up and pulse it. Up, up, up. So imagine you've got that $1 million check between those thighs. You're holding it on nice and tight. 8, 7. This is shake it off. If you're following along. 4, 3, singles up and down. Lift. Those calves should be balling right in the middle. Up and down. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, my favorite. Big toes together, heels V'd out behind you. Really pressing into the backs of those knees. So not like this, pressing into the backs of the knees. Lift it up, up. So pigeon toe, is that what they call it right here? Up, up. Tiny little pulses, up, 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 up. Tiny little pulses. Think, tip of your thumb. Smile. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, singles up and down. Lift. Press those heels through thick air as you drop to the floor mat. Up, down, up, down. Hold it up one little last bit. Up, up. Now don't let those knees bend. I want you to keep everything straight. You're squeezing from the top of those legs all the way out through the balls of those feet. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold it. Hold it at your highest heel. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right, guys. We're going to work our glutes in the backs of our legs. All right? We're going to be on all fours. So I'm going to show you from the side. Tummy's in nice and tight. We're not arching our back. You're holding up nice and tight. You're going to work one leg for one song, one leg for the other one. I want you to take your one leg. I'm going to take my left leg. So whatever leg, I don't care. You're straightening it, pointing that toe. You're acting like that leg is being pulled through the floor as straight as you can. Suck that tummy in nice and tight. Squeeze from that glute. Lift that leg up. So it should not really be lifting much higher than hip height because you're holding everything tight the whole time. If this ever becomes uncomfortable on your wrists, you drop down to your forearms, up, up. So you should feel that work in the back of that leg right off the bat. Pull that tummy in, flatten that back. 2, 1, hold it up and pulse, up, up, up. So this pulse is happening right now because you're squeezing that cheek so hard. So I want you to think about that leg's just moving up, up. It's really, really tiny. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. So see my arch? I'm pulling that belly in, flattening that back out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're not done here, guys. Flex that foot. Lower and lift. So now you're shooting that energy out through that heel. You should feel this radiate up a little deeper into those hamstrings, inner thighs, and bottom of that fanny. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Tummy's in. So you see, my movement is maybe 8 inches total. Hold it up and pulse. Up, up, up. So even if that leg barely comes off that floor, I want you guys squeezing that leg so you feel everything engaged. It's not about height. It's about keeping that leg straight and tight. So I always say, anybody can do this class. Now, if being on the floor, or if you're pregnant, maybe you have a really pregnant belly right now, all of this can be done right here on the chair, holding up so you're upright and you're not letting your face go down where you're going to feel like you might get lightheaded. So choose what feels comfortable for your body, guys. Anybody can do this class. You find your modified positioning and you can still work into those same muscles. 4, 3, 2, hold that leg right there with that flex. Curl it in. Point it out. So here, imagine that you've got a cable with a 100-pound weight attached to that ankle. You're curling that cable in and then carefully placing it right back out. In and out. Curl in and out. Curl in and out. 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 Now hold it in. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. 2. Hold it up. Pulse it up. You're trying to have a 90-degree angle in that lifted leg. Tummy in nice and tight. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, point that toe, lower it down, down and up. You guys should have felt that release in the back of that hamstring. Down and up. 3, 2, hold it at the top and pulse. 4 sets here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. All right, you're going to change shapes of those feet. Flex it. 4, 3, 2, now point, 4, 3, 2, flex it 2, and point it, and flex it, and point it. Give me singles to finish. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, halfway there. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. Last one. Oh, bring it down. Woo! Y'all should feel that. Roll those wrists if you were down on them. We got the other side. We are almost done. All right? This is good, guys. So, set yourself up. Extend that foot. Opposite foot's extended now. All the way out. So squeeze from the top of that glute all the way down through those toes. And lift and lower. Pull that tummy in. Flatten that back. You just lift till that glute catches. Up. Up. If you're on your hands, your shoulders are right over those wrists. Up and down. We're not looking at our toes. You're looking straight down. Out beyond those fingertips. Up. Up. Catch your breath. 4, 3, 2. Get excited. Hold that leg up and pulse. Get in tune with your entire body, guys. Mind-body connection here in this class. Remember, even if that foot's right out on that floor, you're lifting 1 inch up. Your whole leg is straight and tight. Four, 3, 2, flex that foot. Lower. So, with the flex foot, you shoot that energy out through your heel. It's lower and lift. Shooting that energy out like a laser beam behind you through that heel. Check in with that belly. That core stays tight the whole time. 4, 3, that leg should feel heavy. 2, hold it up and pulse. 8, 7. Woo-wee. 4, 3, 2. Hold that leg up there. Curl it in. Point it out. Flex as you curl in. Point as you extend. In. Point out. Curl it in. Remember, you've got that attached cable to your ankle. In and out. In and out. 2 more times. Curl it in. Point it out. Curl it in. Point it out. Now curl it in. Drop that knee down and up. 2. Hold it at the top and pulse. 2 more sets of 8. Now this is when you tell yourself you can keep going, you can do this. Your mind quits before your body does, guys. So tell yourself, yes you can, you're strong. 3, 2, point those toes, lower that knee, down and up. Woo, do you feel that release in that inner thigh? 4, 3, 2, hold it up and pulse it. Up, up, up. 3 more sets. Up, up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Don't forget to breathe. 4, 3, 2. Flex that foot for 4, 4, 3, 2, and point. 4, 3. I know it's burning. 2 counts. Flex it. And point. And flex. And point. Give me singles. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Point. 4, 3, 2. You're going to get a nice stretch. And 1. Lower it down. Sit into that hip. Extend those arms off in front of you in the opposite direction. Forgot my towel. Switch sides. I've got sweat coming out of my eyeballs right now. 8. Curl to the other side. Rolling those wrists. If you need to drop those hips forward and arch that back. Woo! All right. Last working song, abs and glutes. We're going to do a combo of side plank and bridges, okay? So our side plank is going to be on our forearms. That shoulder's right over your wrist. You can have those feet stacked or staggered, or that bottom knee can stay down, okay? But you're going to bring yourself up into your side plank. So it's going to look like this, or like this. Lifting that arm up. Tummy's in nice and tight. You're going to scoop that arm underneath that armpit. Scoop and lift. Scoop and lift. Scoop. That hip shoots up towards that ceiling. Scoop and lift. Hold this next one up. Pulse those hips. Up, up. Tiny little pinches into that side, closest to the mat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those hips down onto that mat. Roll onto your back. Those heels are further away from your fanny. Dig them into that mat. Bridge those hips. Up, down, up, down. All that weight's right there on those shoulder blades, not that neck. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. 4 more. 3, 2, hold it at the top. Squeeze, squeeze. Tiny little squeezes into those glute muscles. Causes that little pulse up towards the ceiling. 8, 7, 6. Hold it up. Tap those knees. In, out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it all the way down. Roll onto your other side. I'm going to roll to face you still. But you're changing sides. Shoulder over that elbow. Lift into your side plank. Lift that arm. Scoop it under. Scoop and lift. Tummy stays in nice and tight. Scoop. Scoop. Scoop and lift. Scoop and lift. 2 more. You're going to hold it at the top. Tiny pulses to the ceiling. Up, up. So again, if you drop that knee, you're still working into that side. You're just taking some of that pressure off the arm. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down to that mat. Roll back onto that mat. Last time, bridge it. Up, down. Dig those heels in. Lift those toes if you can. I want you guys to feel the glutes and the hamstrings. Up, down. Hold it up and squeeze, 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 squeeze. Four, 3. Hold those hips up. Tap those knees in. Think inner thigh. Squeeze. Create that resistance. Act like you've got that ball or that little magic circle in between those legs. Squeeze. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. 4, 3, 2. Slowly lower down to that mat. Pull those knees into your chest. Woo. Extend that right leg long. Keep that left knee in, hugging it into your chest. I want you to take that left hand and pull that knee out to the side slightly, up towards that armpit, stretching into that left inner thigh. Bring that knee back to the center. Right hand takes that knee and drives it over to the right side as far as you can go without lifting those shoulder blades off that mat. Bring that knee back to your chest, straighten that leg. Grab behind the hamstring or the calf and draw that leg close to your chest. If you want to, you're going to lift that head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat. And you're going to lower back down, drive that knee into the chest one more time, and then float that foot out to meet the right one. Bring that right knee into your chest and hug it in nice and tight. Right hand takes that knee out to the side and up towards that armpit. Again, a nice stretch in that inner thigh. Bring that knee to the center. Left hand takes that knee and drives it across the chest as far as you can without lifting that shoulder blade off that mat. Bring that knee back into your chest. Hug it in nice and tight. Extend those toes up, hamstring or calf or both, drawing it towards your chest. Lift that upper body if you can. That belly button still pulled into your spine. Lower that head if it's lifted. Hug that knee in nice and tight. One more time. Bring that left knee in to meet it. Hands come behind those knees. Roll yourself up to seated. I'm going to face you guys, but you're just going to straddle those legs out to the side. Point those toes. Take a nice deep breath up. And now I want you to turn towards that right leg and flat back forward. And now round into it, reaching for the shins, ankles, or bottoms of those feet. Drawing that nose down towards your knee. Now open that chest, bringing that left arm up and over your head. And use those waistlines to help pull you up to center. Nice deep breath up. Turn to that left leg and flat back towards it. And now round into it, reaching for the shin, ankle, or bottom of that foot. Open that chest and bring that right arm up and over your head. Use that side to help pull you back up to center. Flex those feet. Take a nice deep breath up and fold your body towards the middle, around into it. Dropping your hands, forearms, or chest. And now walk yourself up to the center. Bring those legs together. Take a nice deep breath up. Bring those hands together and exhale, bringing hands heart center. and give yourself a round of applause. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. There's going to be links on the website as well for how members can view these virtual classes if you're not following along through Facebook. And it will be posted on the Near Family YMCA page as well as the Midtown YMCA. But as always, we know this is a really difficult time. Just bear with us, and we just appreciate and can't wait to see all of our members, hopefully sooner than later. So have a great rest of your day, and